Today at Coyote Classics, we're checking out a beautiful 1970 Olds 442. Holy shit, dude, this thing stays so tight too.
Just when you thought I couldn't get it out of control.
I don't know if I've been in a car with this much horsepower that handles so nice.
Holy smoke! This is something special right here, guys.
One of the neat things with this car is it's got its numbers matching 455. Great sounding dual exhaust. Of course, you got your 442 trumpet exhaust. Gorgeous interior.
Sorry, Dad, I was sleeping in there.
That's all right.
It was so warm, the heater was going.
So, just very correct under the hood.
Yeah, numbers matching. It all, like I said, it looks bone stock, doesn't it? The paint's just faded off lightly over the front of the intake. Power steering, power brakes. When they restored the car, they repainted it. They did a beautiful job repainting the bottom of the hood. Very, very solid as well. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, I look like an Eskimo.
Yeah, it's cold out today.
It is. Winter's finally hitting us. But go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. Super solid floors, frame. Trunk's solid as well. It does have a big aluminum radiator keeping that big black 455 cold. Cool.
Interior we'll get to in a minute, and then we'll drive it as well. But turn that off for now so we can hear ourselves talk.
I love the Olympic gold.
I do
just
too.
One of my favorite colors in a muscle car, whether it be a Chevelle or a GTO or a 442. It has the newer style headlights in it, the LEDs also.
The
Look
bumpers,
at the chrome and the bright work.
Yeah, chrome and the bright work is beautiful. Bumpers looks like they've been re-chromed. Those are gorgeous. The hood lines up really well too. It's got that Ram Air hood.
It's got just a little, and you ain't gonna get it perfect. That's the nature of the beast on these.
Except just a skosh there.
There, that'd fit it better too. Get it again,
the
will
hood
you?
pin just wasn't down.
Yeah, fit a lot better than it was.
Gorgeous paint, man. This thing cleaned up really well. I always like to look, you know, how the hood, fender, and door line up together. And that's perfect on this one.
Now this has the matching spare, a brand new rim, a brand new BFG, never been on. So a matching, so if you actually have a flat, you can switch it and leave this one alone for a while.
That's nice. I like the Oldsmobile rallies. Front disc brakes, BFG raised wet letter tires. Front fender looks awesome. Door lines up really well here at the front. And the back too, it's got the chrome door edge guard. And the paint in the jams is original, but Chad just told me we do have extra paint that if the next guy wants to repaint the door jams, he's got that paint. But it's kind of neat to see the original paint in the jams still.
Yeah, it is, and it just shows that it's only had one paint job in its entire life, which is nice. Interior is excellent. Look at the door panel, and this door panel is original. You can see that, Dalton, by just a little bit of fading. You see how kind of that black turns a little brownish. But look at the shape that this is still in. You got just a little tiny mark right here. But it's almost perfect still.
It is. Yeah, interior is beautiful. Dash looks great. Seats are gorgeous.
Seat backs, and we didn't have to do anything with this one. This one came in with the original seat back still in good shape.
Headliner's perfectly tight. Doesn't look like that's ever been placed back. Package area, got a couple speakers back there, but the back seat looks great. No rips or tears.
It's got all the original GM seat belts and the dome light works. I'm going to show them the trunk. I'll roll up the windows quick.
Sounds good. Windows go up nice and easy, it looks like.
The rubbers have been replaced during the paint job as well, it looks like.
Good.
Quarter windows and door and roof rail.
As Chad mentioned, you got a matching spare in the trunk. And the trunk looks awesome. Almost, it looks like original spackle still, don't it, Dad?
Yep, it is.
Really solid.
It's a good one. I love the rear wings, the cutout exhaust, you know, and then you do a new bumper, which those things aren't cheap.
No.
And it looks great.
Trunk lid lines up excellent, as you mentioned. New bumper, trumpet exhaust. Behind the rear tire here looks great. No bubbles or blisters anywhere. Really straight up and down the sides. And the vinyl top's in great shape as well. No bubbles here. Fits excellent.
Neither side, it's perfect from front to back. Nice and tight. The chrome around the vinyl top really looks good.
Behind the rear wheel here on the quarter looks great. A few little chips as to be expected, but no bubbles, really solid.
I think this one was restored somewhere in that 7 to 10 years ago as far as repainted.
And that makes sense. Door lines up great. Rocker panel looks good. Besides a few small rock chips.
The only thing I see is got a very, very small burn through in the paint right there. Probably from buffing right on the edge. Just a little bit.
I'm excited to drive this thing. When we first drove it, we were very impressed with the power and just how well it drove. Before we do that, I just want to show you the top of the dash. Factory VIN number, top of the dash, paint on that looks good.
As long as you're here too, I don't know why they took the wipers off. I think we got some new arms for it.
Okay.
They're just not here yet, but the wipers do work. That's what that goofy noise I was hearing. The wipers
were on. The arms were off them.
So I could just hear it in there a little bit, but the door on the driver's side's great. There's no rips or tears anywhere here, no wear on the driver's side seat either. You kind of missed that, but that's okay. It's excellent.
Good.
Headrests are nice. Best of all, heater works.
Yeah, that's great on a day like today. They did put an aftermarket tack in there. Looks good.
Yeah, in the factory hole. If you want to, you can put a factory one in, but this one works great. So, oh, wow.
Does feel good with that heat working.
I don't think the original radio worked, but it clicks on like it's going to.
Inside the glove box is original.
We'll leave it on just in case it wants to work later.
Owner's manual.
Horn works, like I said, the wipers do work. We just need to get those new arms on there. Dome light works good. Sounds good, don't it? Here's the noise I was hearing.
Maybe I can just hear
that little click.
Yeah. They were.
What the heck is that?
The arms are just off there.
Original shifter, original everything there. Shows a little wear, but man, this is a fun car.
It is. And neat too to have its numbers matching.
80,146 actual miles. You can tell that on the door panels. They are original. You can see just a little bit of wear on that silver
argent
chrome
there.
stuff. Yeah, but they're in great shape.
And the fact it's still got its numbers matching motor. You know, a lot of these cars were bought from the dealership to race on the streets and beat the piss out of, and so it's neat to see one of these high performance muscle cars still with original interior. And like still with performance, yeah.
Shifts at 4,300 RPMs. Here's our brakes. The brakes are awesome. No pull left or right. Speedometer's working. Temperature gauge on the dash isn't hooked up, so it says it's running hot. It's running 140 degrees here. It's got Stewart Warner gauges. Oil pressure's over here at 45 at an idle. Amp gauge works as well.
Yep. So disregard
they're all working. Yeah.
Light in the dash. That's because they put the different. Yeah, they put the aftermarket gauges on there to show you exactly what you're running.
The brakes feel great on this one as well. See what the 0442 does, huh?
Oh yeah. There we go.
I backed off of her. She would have let.
They're just spinning tires. We'll keep some tread on those tires for the next guy.
65. This is 60 mile an hour right here. It goes beautiful down the road, nice and straight. Look at that power when it kicks down.
Yeah, that's what these are all about.
Right up to 80. I mean, what a great driving, fantastic sounding 442, huh?
The gentleman's muscle cars, they call them. They're just classy with all the performance you want.
Those disc brakes and those power brakes work perfectly. We don't have too big of a cam. We got a stock cam in here. It's not affecting our vacuum at all. We got a good one here, guys.
Yeah, I like this 442 a lot. Great shift.
Yeah, I just want to go through the gears. 4,000 RPM. Man, what a good solid transmission. Like I said, kickdown works, there's 85. Absolutely no vibration. Whoever gets this, turnkey, ready to go, 442, numbers matching, Olympic gold, black bucket seat interior car.
Yeah, they'll be getting a good one. Check it out on the site, coyoteclassics.com. If you enjoy the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss another one of our cars. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.